Hello, this is Mr. Sama again with another video lesson for you. Today, we're going to be talking about solving literal equations. You may not know what literal equations are, and it's probably because you have been taught to call them formulas. They have another name that is literal equations, and we're really just going to be rearranging formulas. Our learning objective today. We want you to be able to rearrange a formula to highlight any given variable. So, we're just going to be using formulas. We will tell you which variable, and just rearrange it to get that variable alone. Here we go. Examples of literal equations. We're going to solve d equals RT for t. This is a formula you probably have experience with. It's distance equals rate times time. We just want to know, what does this equation look like if we get t all alone? So, oftentimes to start, I like to highlight things. T is what I want to get alone. There's my t. That's what I'm getting alone. So, I want to get this alone. Well, what do I have to do to get t all alone? I need to get rid of this r. What is r doing to t? There's no sign between, so we know this is r times t. So to get rid of a times r, I just divide by r. Do the same thing on both sides. Times r and divide by r cancel out, and I get t all alone. That's excellent because it's exactly what I want. On the other side, I have d divided by r. I don't know what d divided by r is. There's no way I can do these things because they're both variables. So I will just leave it as d divided by r. T is all alone. This is the same formula that we started with, but it's been rearranged and is now finished. Next example. Here's another formula, another literal equation. You may have seen it or you may not have. It's density equals mass divided by volume. So, we want to take that literal equation and solve it for m. Again, m is what I want to get alone. There's my m, so I'm going to get that m alone. Well, what's happening to m? It's being divided by v. So, I'm going to copy this down because I'll run out of room if I don't. The opposite of divide by v is times v. Do the same thing to both sides. Divided by v and times v cancel, and m is all alone. On the other side, I get v times d, or d times v, either way. M is all alone. We've rearranged the formula, and it's finished. The last example I have for you today gets a little bit more complicated. We want to take this literal equation, which we'll have a lot more experience with in the future in math class this year, and I want to get x all alone. Here's my x. I want to get that alone. So, x is being multiplied by m, and it's being added to b. I need to cancel out both of those things one at a time. Following PEMDAS backwards, I know I'm going to hit addition before I hit multiplication, so I will get rid of that b first. These cancel. What's left on this side is mx. On this other side, I have y minus b. I can't do that because I don't know what numbers they are, so I'll just leave them as y minus b. Now I have my x here, and I still need to get it alone. Here it's being multiplied by m. I will divide m, divide the entire other side by m. These cancel. X is all that's left on this side, and it equals this stuff. I can't do any of that stuff because they're not like terms. I don't know what numbers they're going to be, so I just leave it as what it is. This is the same equation as what we started with. These literal equations are equivalent to each other, but it's been rearranged because this has x alone and this has y alone. Here are a few we'd like you to try. Try these three, bring them into class, and we'll discuss them first thing. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.